whether they send the wrong product or not enough, or they're short us, or they send it to the wrong place. But when that happens, don't panic. Sometimes I have to buy from the guys that aren't local. Luckily, I got local distributors. Sometimes I do have to buy from elsewhere, and they mess up. Or I, in some cases, may oversell and realize that maybe customers came in that day and I forgot to take them off the shelf and I put them in the breaks, and well, there you go. We got some certified Matty Ice. This is BP's cleaning out some stragglerish Ginters. I had a guy in here today. I almost made a deal for all these Ginters, but he ended up buying a bunch of my singles and instead. In this? Of course it does. It's your box. No, I'm going to have you pay for a whole box and I'm just going to ship your 2 hits. Of course, dude. With all these variations and short prints. I love opening it, though, because it's just so smooth to go through. So, yeah, there was a guy in here today. And I said, hey, I got these rest of this case of Gintner here. If you want them, make a deal since you're here in person in cash. He's like, well, I don't know. Let's see what cards you got. He ended up spending all of his budget on my cards and silver packs and whatnot. So let's see what he missed out on potentially. Mason Cox Autos. Oz, dude, how are you? What is going on in the world of Michael Wardrop? There's Deuce McAllister, my dude. Well, Oz, I'm here, dude. Look at that, Brandon. I told you. And I mean that in a good way. He was asking about the rip cards. Like, did you get any out of the case yet? I said, I don't remember, but I don't think they're one per case. They're completely random. Can we rip it? Ernie freaking Banks to 50. Clifford. I already got a bet with the Steelers. So I'm already making money when my Niners beat your Steelers, your dilapidated, beat up ass Steelers. We can rip it. I like to rip it, rip it. Tell me to rip it, Brandon, in chat. Right, rip it. Because I'm going to rip it. I like to rip it. I like this chick for some reason. She's not like super sexy, but she is. It's hard to explain. Different way. If you want me to rip it, you gotta write rip it. Oh, he is? You sure our defense isn't gonna smother him? Mike Trout's a Leo? Oh, man, that's why he's so great. Because he's a freaking Leo. Uh-oh. See, Brandon says rip it. Now there's no questions. Although he wouldn't do that, but he could have been like, dude, I just said yeah because I was responding to someone else in chat. I didn't want you to rip it. All right, this is a rip card. Ernie Banks, let's play 2. What a great concept here, because you're like, man, I'm ripping up a freaking card. Looks like a short print K-line. I've never pulled a monster out of these yet. Well, I have. They've been numbered to like hand numbered. Don't remember who, but they've been hand numbered before. Thanks, B-Town. Plenty to go yet. Diane Bailey rocking a flawless briefcase. If you're here, Diane, shout it out loud. Shout it, shout it, shout it out loud. Who knows that song? There's 3 hits in these boxes, man. Rips, autos, printing plates, or booklets. We'll take a freaking booklet. There's got to be a booklet in this case. I know there's not been a booklet yet. That I would remember for sure. We haven't had no booklets. Shout it, shout it, shout it out loud. There she is. What's up, Bowie? How goes it? Blackbeard94 subscribing. Thank you. Diane, you said the bottom one, right? In case for some reason I missed you. I think you have it in text. When we open the case, you want the bottom. You guys wanted a Spectre case. I did put up the Spectre case. I know Neil said he's in for 2. Gus is in for 1. He's the one who suggested it. Gus, where's your spot? Auto box toppers. Nope. Sure haven't. I think there was only 2 opened up out of this case, and it was probably well over a month ago when this came out. Month and a half even, probably. The way these weeks fly by. I can't believe how fast time goes, but I understand that means life is good. It's probably not good if you feel like it's creeping along. But it's hard to believe it was coming up on a week ago already. I was like, well, tomorrow night's the last night of breaks. I'm going to Vegas for the summit. Oz, you asked how the summit was, man. The summit was, I would say, here's about the summit that I was at in Vegas, the industry summit. It's good to go to those because like any profession, any industry that you're in for a long period of time, it's good to go there and see everybody. All my fellow breakers and colleagues that do this, and other card shop owners, distributors, the guys from Southern Hobby were there, so hang out with them and All Sports and everybody, and meeting new people. And we basically go to lunches, go to dinners, have little mini meetings, just kind of stand around and chat, hang out, maybe play some cards together, gamble, go walk around Vegas. But the summit itself, I'll say this publicly, sitting in those panels doesn't really do a whole lot for me personally. I've been to 1,001 sales panels and marketing and stuff like that. But I went to the Breaker one. And I spent the whole day in panels on Monday, actually. Just Tuesday I had to work. And I didn't want to be that guy at the panel working on my laptop, clicking away on my keyboard. Because that's annoying. So, I just stayed in my room and worked. Got breaks up, paying bills, all that kind of fun stuff. But it's great for networking, but I was talking to a couple other people. We could have our own networking convention where we all just get together and save the money on the room, and like they have to rent out a ballroom at the hotel and all that stuff, man. Shoot, just everybody get together in Vegas or Arizona or something, and everybody just sit around and sit out at the pool and eat and drink and gamble. That's how you get business done. There's no real business being done at the panels. The business is being done at breakout lunch meetings or a breakout dinner. That's how it is in any business. Building relationships, strengthening other relationships, bouncing ideas off each other, chatting, catching up. That's why I go, and I love it. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. There's a Cody game used. So a rip card and a game used Cody. A base Cody. Clifford, I was wondering about you. I was about ready to send you an email. I have some customers that if I don't hear from you for a while, you're probably going to get an email from me. I was wondering where you've been. Make sure everything's all right. I understand sometimes budgets change. I understand that. I ain't worried about that. It's just like, do you do that, Oz, when you have customers that go amiss for a while? You're wondering where they're at, what's going on in their life? Yes, it'll sell out. Sterling all night, dude. It's 10 autographs in that break. I gambled on Monday night. Monday night was my splurge night. I spent more than I normally would. Damn it. But it's all relative. There's an In Bloom. Those used to be rare. I don't know if that's true still. I guess if they used to be, they probably still are. There's a Vladdy. Dope Santa. We're going to do a personal box of Flawless after this. Let me check the backs of these for you, homie. Yeah, Oz, you would love the Summit, dude. Fly in for the Tops event. I'll put you as a TSB employee. Or you could probably get in yourself because you are in the business and you have a store and all that. I just sold a 101 Mason Rudolph today with Big Ben and Antonio Brown on it from XR. Remember that one I got? It was an XR 1-of-1 Mason Rudolph. I made a bad deal today. I sold a lot of stuff for the guy I sold it to. Got a really good deal. There's no doubt about that. I kind of suck at selling cards like that. I always tend to do that. I mean, then again, you take off 30%. I sold a lot of stuff. I sold it for like $8.25 for everything, but I know there were some good cards in there. One of them being a Baker Mayfield numbered to 10 shiny contenders draft. I know he talked me out of it, or talked me into it. I know. I wanted to keep it. I actually pulled it out. I pulled out that 1-of-1. I said, man, I'm pretty special to this card. This is a really dope. It was not XR. I don't know. It looked like XR. What the hell's the other product that looks like XR? It's thick and chunky, triple jerseys, 1-of-1 beauty with nice, beautiful patches in it. But you can't second guess yourself. I did a deal. That's it. I probably could have got $1,000 out of them. You know you sold too low when you give that person the price and they're like, all right. No hemming and hawing or nothing. He was just like, all right. I was like, damn, that's too low. I knew it. But a lot of them, some of the bigger price cards were from gold and silver packs, which don't really cost me money. I mean, they kind of do in an inadvertent way. So really, those gold and silver hits. Sold them a gold LeBron. I mean, a gold Luka and a purple LeBron with a sick 3-color patch out of it to 15. But see, the good thing is he'll be back. So sometimes he comes in here and I stick at a higher price. Like, just take this stuff, man. I got bills to pay around this time. You got to give me this. whatever it is. You got to give me $1,000 for all these. I'm like, no way, dude. $850, man. $850 or whatever. Sometimes I'm like, no, dude, just come my way this time. Come my way this time. Next time, I'll come your way. I think today was going his way. So he'll come back next week. I'll have a fresh crop of stuff. No, they actually don't. The superstars do. The LeBrons, the Ken Griffey Jr.'s, even the rookies do. And I was looking up some of the hot rookies, and they're $10, $15, $20, $30 for like cards numbered to freaking 10. But your superstar veterans like Griffey Jr., LeBron James, Luka holds good value. If you get those guys, yeah. So that's why I didn't have a big problem with it. Biggest card was, I had it for a couple months now. It was a Contenders Draft super shiny auto of Kyler numbered to 10. It's like red, white, and blue or something. But even that was probably on a good day $250 to $300. And that's eBay. You got to take off $100, 30%. So if I can get $200 for it, cash. By the time you put it on eBay, pay all the fees, take all the time to put it on eBay, and then risk some jerk face buying it and not paying you. What was our third hit? Oh, your Rip Card, Cody, and what was the other hit? Carpenter. Those promotional packs are still fun to open, though. Like right now, if I busted out some fat golds, you'll all be like, ooh, man, yeah, I'll take those. So I have one round left of those. I'm going to be putting them together for next week. We're going to be doing some Zion hunting. Mason Contenders? No. I don't have a lot of cards. The only way I get cards is I was buying in a friend's break before, now and again, and Kyle Freeland. And I try to open up stuff now and again. Like I'll get the urge on the weekend and bust a box of XR or something I got really cheap at pre-sale pricing and hope I get lucky. But I do not sit here and rip box after box after box of stuff. Not the best business model. Because it doesn't take much to realize you just opened up $1,500 worth of freaking product. When you could have sold that $1,500 for $2,000 or $2,500, depending. People are like, well, you get good cost. You pay pretty low wholesale type prices on the stuff. Yeah, I do, but I'm losing out on making money if I don't sell them at retail. So that's the name of this game, at least my game. Less opening, more selling. I was kind of sad because those cards I had have been from years, and I'm a hoarder, and he always has to kind of pry them out of my hands. So I hate to see him go. But then when you realize he's going to send over $850 PayPal cash, and you think of your wife and a new dishwasher, you're like, deal! Honey, we got a new dishwasher. Surprise. Surprise, surprise. Mayfield rookie. Base rookie? So a Baker Mayfield Prism base is ridiculous. Here's my boy Keller. There's Brad Keller. No relation. Just base, not silver. Well, how much are they? You need me to buy one for you? You need me to buy one here in the States? I think you may have some stuff here, Oz. I feel like there's some little straggler stuff here for you. I got the live feed on out in the shop, and I keep hearing my own voice. There he is. When's Prism football coming out? And you think it'll be dope? Oz is the Prism master. I can get you more retail, like I've been getting for you for the past 5 years. Well, you should like the retail because it has those different colors in it. Red, whites, and blues. "23rd of October. Holy crap, there's so much coming out. It's unbelievable. Look at that release calendar. Any excitement on Zion out there in Australia, Oz? I've been hoarding some Contenders basketball for when he comes out first week balling. We got him at such a good price, it's not dangerous for me to hold on to him. Even if they freaking tanked, I'd still get my money back. It is, really? Do you need me to send you some Contenders draft boxes, mate? The hell do they sell for out there? Zion. One per case inserts. Ooh. I remember Prism last year, though, being a little lackluster because they didn't put any veterans or anything in it. I guess they never do, which I never realized. Isn't Prism an all-rookie product? Autos? Or am I thinking of something else? Prism. Name that album. Name that band. Yeah, that's what I thought. The weird thing is, I think I only noticed that last year. Has Select been scheduled yet? Select football. Come on, BP. Let's get him a dope pirate. Oh, yeah, playbook. Sweet. There you go. You get a used shirt from Vincent Stio. Cool for the kid. Us collectors, I don't know that moves the needle. The egg. I got more, Bran. I got more. Well, yeah, if it sells out, I wouldn't do it next, but did the certified fill? Certified fill. I'm going to be very impressed because there was no spots as of going on the air. Clifford!
Furry and brown.
Clifford is in on the Blitz mix. Thank you, Cliff. What an amazing price that is. I'm telling you, that break would be $179, $189 elsewhere, guaranteed. Those guys that got to buy the stuff at retail pricing to make money, so they got to be $30 higher. Well, no, because I have other breaks to do, Matty Ice. I got to do Personal Flawless. I have to do these Makeup Absolutes and Chromes. And we have to get the entire XR filled. Oh, you mean the triple box? Well, there's 8 left in that. Tribute to Chronicles. J-Dog X. Oh, I was looking at an old screen. I see Clifford's. I can't believe you guys don't like that certified. That's amazing to me. It's like freaking hot. I got dealers banging my door down trying to buy certified. Wow. Yeah, it might be a minute before we get to that, Matty Ice. There's others in front of it. I got to do the Flawless, and I got to do these makeup breaks, because if I don't do these makeup breaks, it'll end up being 1:30 in the morning. And then I'll be like, well, it's late. I'll do them tomorrow. And then we'll come in tomorrow and it'll be Blitz Mix night. I don't want to forget. Matty Ice. We're going to do some monstering. You know they call it noodling when you're looking for those catfish in the rivers?